I am the kind of person that I try to limit what's on my countertops. I like having like not as much on it. So anyways, I have a Keurig that I make my coffee with, and it's the skinny one. And then next to it is a Nespresso machine, which can make lattes and things like that, like espresso. And this is the skinny one as well. So I just put the two coffee things next to each other, and it saves so much countertop space. The water canisters are in the back. You can rotate them how you want them. But let me give you like a closer look here. So that's what it looks like. But I wanted to show you guys that because a lot of times when I make my coffee in the morning and people see it, they always ask like what coffee machine is that, but it's actually two that I just put together. And the Nespresso, I don't know if anyone else has an espresso machine. The Nespresso machine does make coffee. You can buy coffee pods for it, but it's like almost like foamy or frothy, which some people absolutely love that. But I like my coffee a certain way. I'm used to having it in my Keurig. That's just how I like it. So for me, I just wanted to make sure I kept my Keurig. But they do have a lot of Keurigs in really cute colors now. But I just like having the two black ones. It looks like they match. It looks like it's one machine. Yeah. Let me put my creamer away, and then I'm going to show you the home gadgets that save me. The coffee machines do save me, so I went ahead and linked those, but I'm going to show you the other ones that I actually wanted to talk about today. Okay, I'm going to bring you guys over here in my kitchen to talk about the first one. Let me link it real quick for you guys. So it is the Amazon Echo. I have it right over here. You guys can see it okay. There we go. So this is the Amazon Echo. It's the 15-inch, so it is a little bit bigger. Here it is for size comparison. I used to have a Google Home. Cheesy boy, watch out. My dog is literally, I'm sure if anyone else has a dog, you can probably relate to this. Let me show you. I'm literally having to like stand between his feet. Anyways, there. Yeah, so I used to have the Google Home, and I did like it, but it was a lot smaller, and I eventually decided to go ahead and just get the big one, the Alexa. She's listening to me.
Watching for short videos on YouTube.
Hey Alexa, go back to the screen that was just on. Let me see. I have been doing nature backgrounds on this as well. Let me show you. So I ask her to pull up YouTube, and I'll just say like play a nature background or something. And she will select one for me. Or I can just come up to the touch screen and select for myself. If I'm sitting far away, there's also a remote, so I can just like click which one that I want. But let me show you. So right now it's playing an ad. Watch out, Tracy boy. Watch out. Thank you. Right now it's playing an ad, but as soon as it gives me the option to skip the ad, if I want to just talk to it, if I don't have the remote and if I'm on the other side of the house or whatever, I'll show you how I do that. But anyways, I did go ahead and get the bigger screen instead of the smaller one because I do like that it looks like a picture frame almost. Oh, it didn't need the ad. Let me show you a close-up of what it looks like when I talk about it. So here's what it looks like. Hey Alexa, can you mute the volume? So right now I just have like a little nature backdrop on it, so it looks like a pretty picture frame. I feel like the smaller ones, you know, it's nice because you can like hide it a little bit better. But the bigger one, I like it because it actually feels like decor in my house. I also, you may notice there's a frame that's around it. The frame just pops right on. And I have the link for the frame as well. I just clicked it below. You can get it bundled and actually save if you get the, I don't want to say this device because she's gonna listen to me. This device, it can come with the frame, and if you buy it bundled, it's a little bit cheaper. You can also mount it. It comes with a mount if you want to mount it, but instead of mounting it, I put it on this cute little gold frame. I just looked at this cute little gold stand, just like a picture frame stand. So I feel like it really kind of has a more elevated look, I guess, than like some of the smaller screens. And like I said, I love putting like some sort of backdrop on it to make it look like a picture frame. And I can change the backdrop every single day. But some of the reasons that I love this, I mentioned that it's a gadget, like a home gadget that helps me as a stay-at-home mom. One, I use it for timers all the time. So if I'm cooking, I'll tell it to set a timer for however long. And you can adjust the volume of the timer. So if I'm upstairs, I tell it, you know, whatever volume I want it to be on. So it'll be loud enough where I can hear it if I'm upstairs playing with my toddler. So the timer is a huge one. I use that every single evening with dinner time. I also do like that it's almost like, I don't know, it's like a mini TV / an iPad because you can touch it. It has the remote, so if you're far away, like it really just does it all. So sometimes if I need it and we're eating dinner or breakfast or something right over here and I need a little bit of TV on, if me and my husband are trying to have a conversation or if I'm trying to cook something, I can turn something on and I can just talk to it and turn it on if my hands are full. But like I said, it does have a remote that you could use, the remote feature as well. Also, it can connect to all of your smart devices in the house. So let me show you this. I just got an Amazon light bulb. I'm gonna set this up in the kitchen and you can tell it, hey, say its name, turn on the kitchen light and it'll be set up with this. And everything is really easy to set up because it's all through an app. So this has its own app and then you can connect all of your smart devices through the app. So it also can connect to your thermostat and you can change the thermostat through the app, or you can just say it out loud. Like I said, it can connect to your lights and you can just tell it to turn the lights on or off, or you can just go in the app and turn it on or off, which I travel a lot. So it's nice to know that I can always monitor my lights and things like that when we're traveling. So I do love that feature. And then another feature that I am going to explore more is the calendar. So that's another reason why I wanted to get the bigger size, is that you can do a shared calendar. So my husband and I can share a calendar with appointments, doctor's appointments, what days he's going to be traveling, things like that. And then I can have it pull up the calendar and have it big and I can see it better. So I do like that as well. I do have a calendar on my phone, but I hate when I pull out my phone to use my calendar, things like that. And then like a pen and paper like wall calendar, that's just hard because we can't update it on the go, or we can't see it on the go. So I do love that this is on our phone, but we can also display it on the screen and see it in the house. We can share it between my husband and I. So those are some really great features, but I do think it looks very nice as well. I think that it coming with the frame gives it a better look. And then like I said, I did buy the picture frame holder, which I really love. Yeah, I change the background every day, but those are some of the features that I love about it. I'm excited to set up the light bulb. I'm gonna do that at some point today, just put it in the kitchen and test it out. So yeah, that's one device that really saves me. I'm trying to think if there's any features on it that I really just use all the time. Oh, I also in the mornings will ask it what the weather is and it will pull up the weather for me, no problem. It does have its own version of like AI, so you can ask it things like, hey, like, how long am I supposed to cook uncooked rice for at this temperature? And it'll talk back to me and let me know. So if I'm in the middle of something and can't pull up my phone and look it up, just I say it out loud and it's listening to me and it will just look it up that way. You can also keep it on a slideshow. Like I said, there's an app on your phone and you can upload pictures and then it will play those pictures. So sometimes if I don't have like a screensaver on, it will just do the general slideshow of pictures of me and my family and things like that. So yeah, I absolutely love this. I keep the remote over here where I'm sitting usually. That way I can use the remote or I can talk to it if I want to. But I think that's all the links for that device. So let's move on. Oh, here's the links for the coffee ones. Oh, the Slim Keurig that I was talking about is actually 27% off right now. So it's less than $110 when usually it's like $150. And it looks like the Nespresso is on sale as well for 30% off, which Nespresso machines can be expensive. So I feel like if you can get it on sale, it's always the best time. Let me see if anything else is on sale. I don't know if those screens like ever go on sale. Oh my gosh, I just missed this deal. So I'm gonna show you guys my next gadget, and I was saying, oh my gosh, I just missed this deal. It's 40% off right now. It's usually almost $700, and it's 40% off right now. That's crazy. So a little bit of context. I have a 100-pound German Shepherd that you guys saw earlier that sheds a lot. So I pretty much have to vacuum every single day, and if I don't vacuum every day, it shows and I have piles of hair. And this is even though I take him out and I brush him regularly. He's just a big boy and he sheds. That's just the nature of his breed, especially with warm weather coming. Like, it's just, he's upped his shedding game. But I also have a 7-month-old that is going to be crawling soon. So I want to keep the floors clean. But I also have a toddler, and I also work from home, and just it's hard to vacuum every single day and try to keep up with mopping and stuff. So I did get a robot vacuum thing. I got the Shark robot. That's the brand that I went with, and I asked a lot of people over my Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I do have a large Instagram following. So I went there so I can get a lot of people's advice and opinions, and not everyone, but like majority of people said go with the Shark. They said it's the best quality for the self-vacuuming things. And a lot of people said that they have the mop one and they love the mop one. And then some people that didn't have the mop one said they wanted to upgrade to the mop one. So I went ahead and I got the mop one. So it is a vacuum robot thing that you can schedule for it to go off whenever you want it to go off. So ours goes off about, 12:30 at night. And it goes through the house and it vacuums. I have not set up the mop feature yet. It's on my never-ending to-do list, but honestly, it looks really, really simple. It's pretty much the same way to set up the vacuum. You set up the mop. Let me take you guys over there and show you. Sorry, the lighting might get a little bit back because my ring light is over there. But let me show you where I keep it. So it says you have to keep it somewhere where it has 2 feet of space on both sides of it and 1 foot in front of it. And I definitely did not do that, and it still works 100% fine. So here it is down here. So as you can see, I did not leave 2 feet of space between it. But like I said, I have been using this for about 2 weeks now and have had no issues. It works really well. So here is the little robot vacuum thing itself, and then here is the base that it connects to. I feel like here's my arm for comparison next. So I feel like it's smaller than some of the other ones that I've seen, especially considering it mops as well. And it does come with a mop solution. And then it has easy instructions as well. So I'm gonna go back where the lighting's a little bit better, and I'm gonna show you guys the app that it comes with and kind of explain the process of how I set it up, which it was really easy. So I don't know why I've been putting off the setting up the mopping feature, because it'll be easy to do because the vacuum one was. But anyway, so you unbox it, unwrap it and everything, and you just connect the pieces. It has a little piece of paper that tells you exactly how to connect the pieces. And then it has a QR code that you can scan, and it will download the app and get you connected right away. So I'm pulling up the app right now, which is like the Shark app. And what you do is, once you have the app up, you just hit like map my house or something. It literally pops up and tells you step 1, do this, step 2, do this. So just follow the prompts that it gives you. But I set up for it to map my house, and so here is a layout of my house that it like went through and did. And so now that that's set up, anytime I want it to vacuum, I literally just pull up the app and hit this button that says vacuum. Like, it is super easy. Or you can click certain rooms and tell it just to vacuum those rooms. Or you can go in here and you can hit the schedule button. And you can put your robot on a schedule so you don't have to remember to start it or anything. So the days with the dots are the days that mine is scheduled. And then if you want to make sure that it actually worked, it goes through and it says completed, and you can click that, and then it will show your house layout, and it will show everywhere it got. And the white spots is where it didn't get, but this is where my island is, and this is where my island is, and this is where our gated playroom is, that it doesn't go into. So all the purple is where it was completed. And then it has a blue one there that will show what was mopped, but I haven't set up the mop just yet. But in order to set up the mop, it's pretty much the same thing. You have it map your house, but this time you have it map your house for rugs so that it doesn't mop your rugs. So I'm probably gonna do that tonight, actually. Oh, it's downpouring. Anyways, I'm probably gonna set up the mop feature tonight. What was I gonna say? Yeah, you go in and you tell it where your rugs are, what size they are, and like where they're at based on the map that it has already made of your house. And then it will go through and like show you where it thinks the rugs are, and you'll just say like, yes, that's right, or no, and correct little spots here and there. Just make sure it doesn't mop your rugs. But to have I don't mop nearly as much as I should. So now it's gonna be amazing because my house is gonna get vacuumed and mopped every single night if I wanted it to. I'll probably do the vacuuming every other day. To be honest, I could easily do it every single day. I actually may do that because why not? And then mopping, I do have a 7-month-old that spits up, and like I said, I have a dog that's outside, and like it's raining right now. I know my house, the floors are gonna be a disaster. So it'd be great to actually get the mop set up today. That way I can clean the floors after he's in and out of the house with all this mud. But with a baby that is soon to be crawling, I wanna have clean floors, but I don't have the time to do all that goes into that. Now I'm not gonna use this to replace every day, like my vacuuming completely. But to be honest, I probably could. I was expecting that I'm still gonna have to vacuum like once a week or something, but honestly, I wouldn't have to. It has a feature where it like blows air out into the corners, because I'm like, it's a round thing, like it might not get into the corners where I need it. It blows air into the corners, and then it has like this brush that like spins in a circle to like bring everything in front of its path. So the blowing feature, it doesn't even have to get into the corners or underneath everything. It blows everything out and then collects it. So I'm very impressed with it. I do have a 2-level house. Upstairs is carpet, so I just vacuumed the carpet, but our dog does not go upstairs, so it's not really as much of a problem. Downstairs is the main problem, but I can't tell you how nice it has been as a stay-at-home mom a working stay-at-home mom, I should say, to come downstairs in the morning and my house look clean. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is absolutely amazing. So if you are a mom and you need a little bit of self-care, this is amazing. My sister's been telling me for so long, she's like, why don't you just get one of those things? I'm like, I don't know how to use it. I really don't know what the holdup was. I was like, I just don't know how to use it. Like, whatever, I'm just gonna keep vacuuming. That's just what I'm used to. I'm gonna sound dramatic here. This is literally life-changing to not have to vacuum every single day, but also to just come home and be like, oh, my floors look clean. I'm very much the person that like a clean house, clean space makes me feel more at peace. And this absolutely does that. But anyways, so yes, I did want to link that one as well. I'm excited to get the mop feature set up. It's actually surprisingly very easy to use. And then if you are just now joining the live stream, I was talking about gadgets that I use in my house as a stay-at-home mom that have been really helpful for me. The other one that I talked about back here was the Amazon Echo, and I did buy the bundle that has like a cute screen on it, so it's like a wooden frame. I feel like it just gives it a little bit of a more elevated look, and I also have a picture frame stand that I keep it on, so I just feel like it's really pretty. It can do slideshows of pictures that I put on it, but oftentimes I'll just go on YouTube and I'll pull up some sort of nature scenery. It's like peaceful and relaxing. I'm gonna give you a close-up in case you're just now joining and you didn't see this segment. Here's what it looks like. So you can see I have the frame around it. I have a pretty little backdrop on it. I can pull up my calendar, and my husband and I can share calendars and see what's going on for the day or whatnot. I can tell it to play music, and I can listen to music with the music videos on or not on. I can turn on, my daughter is really into Dora the Explorer right now, so sometimes we'll turn on Dora the Explorer when I'm cooking, and she'll just kind of be chilling and doing that where she's with me and entertained while I can cook. You can connect it to things. I just bought this like Amazon light bulb. You can connect it to light bulbs in your house and tell it to turn on the lights. You can connect it to your air conditioning. It also comes with a remote, so you don't have to talk to it. You can just use the remote, or it is a touch screen as well. You can just touch through and do it that way. So it's like a mini TV or like a giant iPad slash TV, because it does have the remote. I don't know, it's like, it does it all. Or you can be cooking and say like, hey, like how long do I need to cook chicken for at this temperature? And it'll respond back. So yeah, I think that thing is absolutely amazing. And then of course the shark vacuum that I told you about, absolutely amazing. I think that that's all that I wanted to share. But I hope you guys are having a good day. If you are in a similar boat as me, where maybe you have a dog and you're just busy and vacuuming every single day is tough, could not recommend the shark vacuum more. It's been very, very nice, although it is expensive. But how on sale was it again? Yeah, there's like, it's 40% off right now, which I feel like is just like an amazing deal. 40% off. I wish I would have bought mine when it was 40% off. Anyways, I hope you guys have